This video is going to help you understand the benefits of using outlines in your writing. There are three types of outlines available to you while you're writing: the informal outline, the formal outline, and the reverse outline. We're going to go through each one of those, talk about their benefits, and how to use them. So number one, informal. What is an informal outline? An informal outline is essentially brainstorming. You use an informal outline to help you get all your ideas together, figure out what it is you're writing about, the different parts of the paper, the different parts of the topic that you're going to look at. So an informal outline helps you formulate the ideas of your paper and organize your thoughts. And this is what we use before we write. So this is the type of outline we use before. Sometimes you might have heard them called mind maps or spider diagrams or even a free association activity. So you can see here are some examples of what mind maps or spider diagrams look like. If you need help figuring out exactly what you want to write about, or you need to expand on some of your topics, then mind maps, free association, and spider diagrams are definitely something that you should be using in your writing. Not everyone uses informal outlines in their writing, and that's okay, but some people really need them. The second type of outline is the formal outline. A formal outline is a tool that you use while you're writing. So you've brainstormed your idea, you know what you want to write about, and you've went into the library and you have researched your topic. You have completed your research, so now you have all the main points that you want to make and the supporting evidence for each one of those points that you're making. You have all of that in front of you. So now you sit down and you write an outline of your paper. Formal outlines are used to help keep you organized while you are composing the paper, or you're moving it from the research phase onto an organized paper on the screen. Not everybody uses a formal outline, but I highly recommend that you do. It's going to help keep you organized so that you can know what's coming next and you're not skipping or moving around. So let's take a look at what a formal outline would look like. This is an example of a very skeleton form of a formal outline, where you have one is your introduction, and then A, B, and C underneath of that say what I'm going to cover. 2 is body paragraph number 1, and then A, B, and C under that showing exactly what I'm going to do. When you are writing a formal outline, you need to have number 1, introduction, and then A, hook statement. You need to write what your hook statement is going to be. For B, for background information, you need to write a couple sentences about what that background information is going to be. When you get into that body paragraph and you write your evidence for B, instead of just writing the words evidence for support, you actually need to write what evidence you're going to use in there. And you put that in a nice formal outline for you to follow. Formal outlines offer you two things. They're going to offer you the option to be in order. That shows the order that the paper is going to be in, and it helps you follow that order. It also provides you an opportunity to be specific. You're going to provide all the specifics that you need to include in your essay, the quotes, the facts, the statistics, and you're making sure that those correct quotes are going with the correct topic or correct point in the paragraph, and you're not scrambling to figure out where they go. Some teachers have probably made you write formal outlines before. Is it required? No, it's not. But is it a good idea? Yes, it is. So let's talk about the third type. This might be a new concept to you. It's what's called the reverse outline. A reverse outline is a tool that you use after you complete your writing. Once you've written your paper, you've got to revise it, right? So a reverse outline is a tool that helps you with that. It's going to help you revise, review, and proofread your paper. It gives you the opportunity to easily spot any missing components of the paper. Did you forget evidence somewhere? Did you forget a topic sentence? Did you forget something that you need to go back in and look at? So what are the three things that a reverse outline provides you? Inclusivity. It allows you to double check for all the required components of your essay. Did you include everything that the professor required you to do? It's going to allow you for organization. Give you a chance to review the essay for a logical organizational pattern and to ensure that you have followed your thesis statement. What order did you put your paper in? Did you do a chronological order or an emphatic order? What order did you put it in? And did you continue with that order? A reverse outline is going to let you see that. And it's also going to let you see, once you've got it down on paper, that you followed your thesis statement the way you were supposed to, or maybe you need to fix that. And then lastly, it also allows you to do source checking. You're going to go through and check the paper for proper and adequate evidence and make sure you have support for each point that you make in your essay. So how do you complete a reverse outline? A reverse outline has a format that is exactly like a formal outline. Looks just like it when you're all said and done. It's going to look just like that slide I showed you there where you have the intro, the body paragraphs, the conclusion. You complete this outline as you reread your last draft or the latest draft that you currently have. You're going to complete it as you go. As you read, you're going to write down introduction and then A, hook statement. You're going to write down what your hook statement is. B, you're going to look at your background information and you're going to write what you put in there as background information. C, your thesis statement. Write that thesis statement out in that outline so you can see what you have. So you're looking for all the components that are required for the essay. Do you have evidence in your quotes and your facts? Is everything there that should be there that's in the formal outline? Make sure you have a thesis statement, that you have topic sentences, you have a hook, that your conclusion is there. You just didn't in the paper, that you have all of those things. And the best way to make sure that you're not just rewriting the paper or copy and pasting the paper into an outline is to use abbreviations and some notes or some type of shorthand to help you shorten those items up so that you're not just writing the paper into the outline. So a reverse outline looks like a formal outline, but it is something that you've completed after you have written your paper as a way to revise and review. So now let's talk about the assignment that I want you to complete for this video. There are two parts. First, I want you to review the student example in the assignment and complete a reverse outline of that essay. So you're going to complete a reverse outline that looks like a formal outline, and you're going to use some abbreviations, and you're going to show where they have evidence, their hook statements, their background, their thesis, their topic sentences, their transitions, their conclusion, their restatement of their thesis, all the things that belong in that formal outline. You're going to show me that they've done that in the student example. Part 2 of your assignment, you're going to review the current draft of the paper you're currently writing. I want you to compose a 1-paragraph reflection discussing the benefit of reverse outlining. What mistakes did you locate as you went through your current draft and did a reverse outline? How can this type of concept or resource tool help you in your future writing in this class? How is it that reverse outlining is going to help you when you revise your papers or review your papers?